Alright, so you click clan. When you get into your clan, once it
User
loads,
left
you
your
go to War
channel.
Gods. And then you're going to have the choice between these. So if you don't have 25,000 bonds, or you're not going to be close to that, you could build the IS-5, the WZ, or this. Otherwise, if you do, you want to build a permit to vehicle auction. And then you can start
User
making
left your
fasteners, tooling, engine components, or suspension components. And they all take different things. So you want to start with probably fasteners. And you'll have some ferrous, some non-ferrous, or some spare parts. If you don't, like I'm missing spare parts, you can click the plus, and you could turn your scrap into them, and it'll instantly convert to that by just hitting produce. So I need tooling, I need spare parts here for that, so I'll just make, fucking 4 of them. So now I got 4 out of 6. If I had a full amount, I could put this into queue by just crafting it. There'd be another button here that plus, like where my fastener is, you get a plus here, and you can add it to production, and then that'll take 4 hours, and it'll add a little menu down in the bottom, and it'll tell you how long you got on it. But you end up having to make 8 fasteners, 2 toolings, 1 engine component, and 2 suspension components. And you just get this material from crafting. So after you're done with fasteners, and after you're done with the engine component, you don't actually need any more non-ferrous material. So you could take your non-ferrous material, and you can go to your material depot, and you can click this, and just turn that into scrap. So now I got 18 more scrap that I can take to go to tooling, and then turn that into 2 more spare parts. Okay, and now I got 6 spare parts and 12 out of 10 ferrous metals. And then when I get enough scrap, I can make my next tooling. So you gotta have all of this done in order to make your permit to the auction. Anything else you want me to add?
How about if you
show 'em
click
how to
on a
go.
tank?
Yeah,
If you
show them
click
how
on
to
a
go
tank,
back and then go to a
Yeah,
tank, go to the hardening.
So when you're in here and you click this button that says back to items, that'll take you back to this menu. So if you want to make like the IS-5, for example, you need fasteners, tooling, armor components, suspension components. So I already have 8 fasteners. Tooling, I have 1. Armor components take non-ferrous, ferrous, and scrap. So that's what you would need. You'd have to make 12 of these armor components, which means you're going to need 28 times 12 ferrous metals, 9 times 12 of the non-ferrous metal, and 37 times 12 of scrap just for the armor components. So for the suspension components, again, you need 8 times 9, 8 times 7, and 8 times 14 to make your 8 suspension components.
Okay. The other question, is it worth working on the 8s? Tier 8s?
The IS-5 and the WZ, they're okay. I wouldn't necessarily say they're the best tier 8 premiums, but they are okay.
But build your permit first. And
So
if
the
you
permit...
if you don't have bonds, build the hardening first.
Yeah,
so
can
if
build
the
this
permit, in order to bid on tier 10, you need the permit.
You need to get if you have the bonds, if you have 25k bonds, or you just want to risk it. I only have 11,000. I'm going to try. I'm not really worried about getting it or not, but I'm going to try for it. So I'm building this first, the permit, because I really don't care about the WZ or the IS-5.
Minimum 25,000 bonds.
Yeah, that's what they're guesstimating. They're guessing it's going to be about 20,000 to 25,000. It might be lower, it might be higher. I don't know. It all depends on what everybody else bids on stuff too, and what they set the minimum at.
I've seen something earlier when I clicked to auction. Does it take gold too?
No. Okay, so the auction that you're talking about is in the store, right?
When I click to auction.
You're talking about this right here, the K-2?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just the event that's going on right now. That has nothing to do with Clan Wars.
Oh, I see.
Go back to your clan tab, Baka, and then Gods of War, and then show them on the left side. The not that one, the stars, I think it is. Oh, here, that was it. The cup.
Oh, the cup. So this is if you get enough fame points, which most likely will have 1 or 2 people in the clan that have enough. That would probably be it. But if you do have enough fame points, you would get a pick from these with bond. You'd only have to pay 4,000 bonds and then your fame points.
I see.
But that'd be, you'd have to play every match, get 4k damage every match kind of thing. Because that's what Bide was explaining earlier, is that the fame points thing, it's only 2,500, 3,000 people that get that out of everybody that's playing Clan Wars. So that's going to be mainly the big clans and then people that play literally every match.
So is the auction tab will be where all the shit is, or is it just completely like its own thing somewhere else?
What do you mean auction tab?
When
At the
when
end
you
of
when
the
you have your
event,
permit,
there's
when the event ends,
Oh,
you have your permit.
That
you
would
do
just
this
be at
page?
the end of the match. It'll be its own tab.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna
Once
stop
the
the video
event's
then.
over, you've got like I think 3 weeks to basically make
Thank
your
you so
bid.
much, sir.
Yeah, not a problem.